Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. My mic literally decided to lose the cable as I started talking. That's fun. Well, I mean, it probably didn't just do it, but I just noticed it. So, hi, Shadow Mage. Thank you for the many giggles. I don't understand, and I don't know why, and I thank you. Genuinely, I think uh, Shadow Mage is just trying to replace Sugar Daddy Pig with only nickels. So yeah, my health bar is a little bigger now. I debatable. Um, my health bar is a little bigger now. Let's check on Snrep. Snrep is level 112. We're gonna attempt to beat Vicar Amelia. I don't have oh my lord! That's even more nickels! Thank you, Shadow Mage! Still find it debatable, but I appreciate it. Oh my lord! That's 100 bits. Thank you, Pig. Y'all are too much. I don't know if I don't know. You know, I'm always saying, like, I don't want to, like, ask for money from my viewers for many reasons, but one being, like, I have a smaller viewer count. So, also, this lady's here. She's pretty cool. I have a smaller viewer count, and I don't want to just, like, be bleeding you guys. With that in mind, though, I don't know if I'll ever stop finding it weird taking money from people. So I don't know if a bigger viewer count would help with that at all. So yeah, Strep has leveled up a bit. We're not doing that. I will say, I mean, I hope we can beat Vicar Amelia today for many reasons. Turns out, my PS Plus, PlayStation Online or whatever expired. I don't know if I can get into the dungeon I used to. I guess we can check at one point if we run out of materials to level up. So maybe we're just kind of stuck at level 112 for the rest of the playthrough. We'll see. I did do a test. We do 15 damage, which is considerably better, ow, than 8. But still. Ow. Don't, like... I was not in front of you. Well, no. Even if that was true, it wouldn't happen until, like... Also, I needed the screen to be bigger. Even if that was true, I wouldn't be able to do it till, like, mid-March. Which is fine, because, like, how much do I need to... I'm trying to make it so that I don't have to, like, fucking do, like, normal damage with a torch in order to beat the game. I would prefer to still be doing, like, 12 damage to the final boss. Or, like, percentages, you know. I enjoy the percent of damage I'm doing currently. So I wouldn't say it's necessary for me to grind more. If anything, it's better that I managed to do it while I could, I guess. Okay. I'm a moron. It's a good thing I leveled up health so much. Ma'am, I'm dodging behind you, and I'd like you to... This is a... No, you know what? No. No. No, I'm not just gonna rely on my new levels. That was a bad run. No. Thank you. So yeah, do not be like, Cahill needs PS Plus to make this playthrough bearable. I hope this playthrough's been bearable. Jacksepticeye. I forget if Jack ever did a, like, just like a straight up Bloodborne playthrough, but he posted a video of a new one today, and it has Vicar Amelia in the thumbnail. So he's definitely already gotten there and probably beaten her in an hour-long video. We're going on 7 2 to 3 hour streams, and I am now just reaching Vicar Amelia. I'll grant myself, I did a lot of extra content. You know, I went to the... I did Bloodstarved Beast and 2 dungeon bosses. So it's not like I was doing nothing for those streams, but still. Also, I did Witch of Hemwick before Vicar Amelia, which I don't think is typical. I imagine, well, I mean, probably some people put it into their playthrough, but it's not the natural thing to do, that's for sure. No one sees this building we're in currently and goes, you know what would be better though? If I like went to the alleyway beside it, filled with annoying ranged enemies and even more dangerous dogs than previously thought possible. Okay, where is the safe? This is why I don't feel bad about leveling up so much. Where is the safe spot on Vicar Amelia? I feel like it's her side. I feel like it's her thick thighs. No, what are you? Oh my lord. Could we get to the next phase? I don't know what's happening in this phase, but I don't like it. I really with the shockwave, I are still annoyed. Even if with all my health, it's just fucking, what's it called? I don't know what to do. I just need to get good at dodging her. Let me use another blood vial. There we go. Okay. I think, yeah. Okay, well, I did press the dodge button. Thank you, controller. So I think what it is she'll use a lot of moves to get you off of her. If you're, like, right in her. Yeah, and then she'll do, like, that stuff when I'm further away. Kill me again. I'm taking my fucking controller thing out. Because I always feel like the wired connection to charge a PS4 controller fucks with the PS4 controller. I can't explain it. My old PS4 controller is probably just overly fucked. I don't know. Because Xbox has, like, AA batteries, unless Xbox One changed that. And, like, yeah, it's annoying to buy batteries. But, like, if you're gonna have a wired connection anyway, to like, you know, charge the controller, just build the wire into the controller. I get the luxury of having a non-wired controller. But I don't know. Would it really be so bad to have a wired DualShock controller that you can still plug in and out of the USB ports, but regardless. Also, these last attempts have really been showing off how much I fucking don't. Okay, Snrap, you tell me how you missed punching her. She is the size of a small house. And I pressed the punch button and you were like, I've missed. I hate my everything. I need to be patient. Fuck patience. Hi, Red Mage. How far does that go? Not that far. I feel like this is the strategy. Just backing up across the church. Maybe I need to, like, up controller sensitivity to make it clear that when I press a button, I do in fact, believe it or not, guys, intend to press the button. That would help. There we go. Back up more. She's just gonna keep screaming at us for like a solid 15 minutes. Hey, we hit the head. I don't know if every Bloodborne boss has head damage, but I know like 1 or 2 of them do. Hello. I am here now. No. Let me do more damage to you. Ass. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right. I said ass in your Christian server. Ah! This Christian Minecraft server is more hostile than I expected. I'll be honest. More creepers. More Endermen. Does the arm holding the locket... What was I thinking of? Does that give... No, it doesn't. I thought there was some weird Ludo narrative stuff going on. I swear in Christian Twitch. In Father Bezos's Twitch. I dodged... I hate... Hey guys, I'm using a custom one. I don't like the DualShock controller. I don't... Okay, I'm stuck in a wall. I don't enjoy the DualShock controller. Hello, Malu, Max, and Nerf Herder. Like, I have had, and this is not an exaggeration, and I don't know if it's just me, or like bias. Saying there's Nintendo bias is something. I have had more functioning Joy-Cons, more long-lasting and functioning Joy-Cons than I've had functioning DualShock. You can't pause a FromSoft game. That's never been like... Why does that feature need to be in FromSoft games? It seems largely unnecessary. And like, it's only ever made things... It doesn't make the game harder, it makes them inconvenient. I've always been distracted with Challenge Dungeon though. I mean, I was literally doing a challenge. I'm gonna try not to use a thing for a while. And if I die, then I'm just gonna try and up my controller sensitivity. I'm gonna up my controller sensitivity. And so we're Joy-Con. That's fair. I feel like everyone just has a... Maybe it's just how we play different consoles. Okay. Wait, no. Ow. Where is controller sensitivity? Turn off device. I would love to. Is it like in settings? Devices? PlayStation camera? Controllers? Controller enable. Wow! Great settings! There should be a term for settings where it's like light and volume. Like, that's not a setting on anything. That's light and volume. There should be settings, and then there should be, like, fucking, what was I thinking of? Settings and decorations. Could pause it. Can you pause, Dark Souls on Switch? Does going to the home menu pause Dark Souls switch? Oh, the impact noise didn't register. I think my PS4 is just dying. I think my PS4 might be dying. Got my falchion finally. Nice falchion. Also high juice. So many cuties today. I'm gonna do this. I wanna not fucking just use, what is it? Nope. Not use Molotovs. I'd like to use the torch. That did 28 damage. But I'd like to do this today. Let me back up. Hello, ma'am. No. I don't want your hugs. Did you put these holes in me? Like, I don't... Is every not Joy-Con. the default to complaining about controllers is Joy-Cons. But is every DualShock I have just cursed? I don't have a P.O. box because someone theoretically said me, like, could someone test and make the world's most durable, functionable DualShock and send it to me? If you did that, I would do every commercial and bit of advertising for whatever business you're running forever for free. You'd never have to pay for it. I'd animate it, I'd voice it, I'd do anything. Like, if you do game mods, the only person I've ever asked for a game that was mine. That was me. That wasn't the game. I was just shitty there. Oh my, I'm shitty here too. I can just lend you one. No, Max. It has to be the most durable. If it's just a normal one, it will just break again. Up the ass. Up the ass. I play rhythm games on it. I'm not convinced. I was real rage. No, you know what? Fuck it. Now I feel like I've been spited against. There goes a Molotov. That was my punishment. Make you. I'm just gonna. I am lightly smacking it, hoping whatever is happening. I need to just like constantly be moving backwards, because any direction that's not that isn't directly backwards register. Like, this is supposed to be 360 movement. You okay, my guy? I'm always a little insane. Also, I have a hard rule against co-op. There will not be co-op. Not at all. You kidding me? I might be a bitch for using Molotovs. I might be a little boy who enjoys his Molotov cocktails. What about PvP? I mean, I can't go online. I can't even have a rule against that currently. Also, I might have said this before. I know it's the 1800s. People are already, like, not super wiki into the church, and there's many valid reasons why. If any church had this architecture, no one would ever go to it again. So I don't know how they got away with that. Again, yeah, 1800s, whatever. But, like, still. You know what? It's easier to me to free cam it. Because dodge rolling is doing nothing for me. So I need to run everywhere. Just play some SpongeBob and calm down. Only life are that simple, Max. That one doesn't count. Because I was pausing. And Bloodborne Oswald is just like, what is happening? I am relaxing in my pen. Bloodborne Torch is over. This is my SpongeBob playthrough. Oh my goodness. There isn't like equipment load in Bloodborne, right? I've never encountered that. I mean, I usually like to play things... I usually like to play builds that allow... There's not at all equipped load. I didn't think so. Well... Maybe tonight was just a bad day to play Bloodborne. Maybe tonight was just a bad day to play Bloodborne. It sure is seeming that way. How? Okay. This is why I'm getting upset. I don't mean to be like this. Snrep, this woman is a 5-story house. How are you missing any shots? Yeah. I get the hit. I don't mean to be rude. The hitbox shouldn't be quite that accurate because the weapon can reach her. I just can't point up in Bloodborne. I don't know what's happening. And I don't have another controller. All of them are broken. It was from my days of playing Overwatch. Man, even when Overwatch was good, it was... You done? Man, even when Overwatch was good, it was shit. Because it was probably taking controllers from me. And I had anger management issues. There are some people in chat who are like, you had anger management issues? And to that I say, yes. Child, I wouldn't throw like tantrums, but like, I got angry. And I mean, I still get angry, but... Okay, I just need to like... I threw 3 hits. 2 of them landed because her hitbox is fun. The hitbox for this is torch only. Like, I will be clear. Vicar Amelia's hitbox is not a problem in standard Bloodborne. It is becoming a major issue in torch only Bloodborne. I don't know what to... Should I just like run into her? No. I don't know if I took damage from that hit actually, or if that was from before. Let me keep throwing oil at her. Can I run backwards? I cannot. I can quick step, but it's not very quick actually. I realize it's such like a bitch excuse. Like a classic bitch excuse to be like the controller, but something about it makes me feel like I'm fighting the controls, and I don't know why. That was me. That was me. This is me. This is me. My dad works at FromSoft. My dad is a Japanese man. FromSoft. From FromSoft. And don't talk about his work, because it's really hard to say where he's from. Which is FromSoft. The game's broken. No, the game is working as intended. I'm being a bitch, that's for sure. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That was me. Okay. I'm just like pressing every button. Okay. I'm gonna hold my controller like on the desk. Like I'm an old man who needs support. Because I want to make sure I'm pressing these buttons. Also being a whiny bitch about Demon Souls. Well, I feel in good company. I'm really not trying to complain about Bloodborne. I know I just was for like a solid 15 minutes. But it's like the initial encounters with this boss are going decently poorly. And sometimes I feel it's because I've been dealt an unfair hand in this in how this boss was designed in conjuncture with torch only. Like, clearly if you're using any standard weapon, your swing will hit her. I need to be on the ass constantly. Haha, more funny Cahill quotes. I actually think a hunter's torch if it gets back. I sold the hunter's torch. And I don't know how we will rack up the money to get a new one. I'm an idiot. Come fuck. I don't know if that's working right now, Max. My PlayStation Online expired. And I'm not doing that on stream. Jump towards me. Thank you. I'm the world's biggest idiot. Hello. My name is Dylan Cahill from Ripley's Believe It or Not. You won't believe how much of the... Uh-oh. Every cell in my body. Every cell in my body wants violence.
What to wear?
Oh my lord. I hate when I turn stuff up. I need to just delete Instagram, if I'm being honest. I'm not using Instagram for anything good. And Instagram is abusing me. And I think it's still happening, but I think the smart computers over at Facebook, fuck it, no one calls it Meta, whatever. What was I thinking of? I think the servers there might have picked up I don't enjoy it. I have had arachnophobia my whole life. Specifically, and I've gotten okay with like smaller spiders, but specifically, I hate close-up pictures of spiders, like spider faces, among other things. And Instagram with arachnophobia, because the spiders in this one are cartoonish. They have round, fuzzy bodies and Tim Burton-esque legs. Anyway, also there's only one room of spiders. But I'm angry. I'm angry because there's a jump button in from software games, and Snrep decided that was the time to jump. I'm angry because anger is Molotov cocktails. There is. I sold it. Oh, you're right. Realm's not a spider. Could I have gotten a visceral there? I don't mind using the Molotovs, because I'm nothing but angry right now. Where do I dodge? Is Cahill suffering? Fun. That is the theme of this series for sure. I don't care that you're glowing. I have radioactive dogs are all over New Jersey. Go to any corner of New Jersey. There's radioactive dogs everywhere. Why are you glowing? Why are you glowing? The thing is, and what's frustrating me currently, is every FromSoft boss has like a safer side. Every FromSoft boss, no matter who they are, has an area where when you dodge towards it, you'll get hit at least less. And I seem to forget. Can we play that back? Just for me? Can we play that back? Just to see exactly what happened? The only reason I didn't close Bloodborne fully is because if I had at that moment, and I know because I play FromSoft games, I would have spawned in the boss arena and just died. Your internet or my internet? Oh, this stream is making me feel bad about myself. Okay. Still makes me feel bad about myself, but you know. Regardless. Ow. Yeah. I have a okay. What was I thinking of? I don't want to be taking most of the classes I'm taking. I only have 2 that I need left that I'm currently taking to fill in my degree requirements. But to be a full-time student and get financial aid, I have to take more. I have to take more classes. Um, I just want any form of an edge on her. Now, ironically, the class I have to take tomorrow is in fact one of the 2 classes that I need to finish my degree. I don't like it. I don't like it in the least. I've had very bad luck with it so far, as I'm having now. This is why I'm being reminded of it. I don't get why she's in a wedding dress. Why is she in a furry's wedding dress? How many furries have gotten married in fursuits? This is a real question I need to know. Everyone go online. Dig up as many of those photos as you can find. And I want real weddings with priests. Well, no, that's not fair. Officiates. You know. Oh. How many of them got married in traditional outfits, but then just got fucking fur crazy in the after party? Also important information. Oh. Cahill Rage. Don't be a bitch, Cahill. You're live. You can only be a bitch so much. You can only be a bitch so much on stream before they all realize you really are a bottom. Just like Ian and your father always said. I just want validation. Because no one can see that I'm hitting the circle button to dodge, but I'm hitting it furiously. Oh, my water spilled. Thanks. I need to stop putting my fucking waters on the ground. I'm an idiot. Fuck. That's not even anger. That's just funny. Like half of that was fake rage. But I did really spill a full glass of water on my floor. Oh my lord. Oh. Give me a second. I need to go get a towel now. am I an idiot? My fucking... Oh my goodness. Hello, I am here. I'm moving my portable table. I used to stream back. I'll stream my PS4 games. Here. And then, oh wait. Gotta be careful with this. Okay. Oh my fuck. Literally the biggest moron. Okay. We're back. We're back for real. My goodness. I'm sorry. I am the worst streamer. I'm sorry. I am the worst streamer on planet Earth. Oh my lord. I went up... Okay. I was wearing a heavy flannel shirt for multiple reasons today. And like... I went upstairs because I was getting hot for multiple reasons. One of them is emotion. And I took that off and I put on a sleeveless shirt. So that way, much like the rage engine I am, I can cool down. Come back downstairs, my water is spilled. Oh my lord. Sun's out, guns out. Sun's out, Nerf swords. If muscles are guns, mine are Nerf swords. Nerf swords are cool. Y'all, if I ever get big enough to do a meetup, not like a thing at a convention, it has to be a Nerf sword battle. It has to be. I don't think I mean I've posted what I've looked like, but it is long since buried. Don't. How did this woman get into a church? I mean, actually, now that I'm saying it, I was gonna be like, she's so unpleasant, but you know, it's a church. I get that, like... Oh, I heard her. She's staff at the church. I don't know what that means. I don't know what vicar means. I thought it was her name. I thought it was her name when I first started playing. Vicar's like a priest. Well, still. Anyway, the reason I was so mad that I had to go up and change my shirt and subsequently spill my water is because I was legitimately mashing the circle button. Like, I was mashing the button typically used in FromSoft for dodging. And Snurp was like just walking backwards. And I get their stamina and stuff, but like nothing was happening despite my frantic inputs, which just further infuriated me into believing that all my inputs were just being ignored and eaten. And that was me. I should have moved at all. That was me. I should have moved at all. I just need to... I need to follow my own advice. This is much... Wow. Dodging is much easier when you're not being locked onto. I mean, when you're not locking onto. That seems counterintuitive, and it is. Okay, so that grab didn't register. Interesting. Interesting how that works. I've had Brian David Gilbert's Pumpkin Cowboy stuck in my head for days now, which isn't really a complaint. Pumpkin Cowboy is a great video. I'm just so done. How? Was that not a grab? What was that? Oh, Thumbnail is a fucking immaculate song. I am so bummed to say that their new song together, while very good, isn't as good as Thumbnail. But Thumbnail is a fucking high bar to hit. I was just hoping, like the two miracle men they are, they would be able to hit it again. Okay, well, I'm just dodging through her polygons. And like, yeah, that's fun and interesting. And we can all make laughs about it. But I would like to actually be dodging the boss. Instead of like... having to like... I don't want to say cheese it. It's not cheese. It's just that apparently dodging this woman is incredibly hard. Clingy women, am I right? I need to stop. I need to stop making fun of that comedy by just doing that comedy. Because people... No. Don't you thunder shock me. Don't you thunder shock! I always think that's the song that Iron Man enters in the first Avengers. But isn't it like Back in Black? Yeah, it's Back in Black.
That is in Iron Man 2, if I remember correctly.
You scared the fucking shit out of me. I'm sorry if I came off as aggressive. It's because you made me want to commit a violence. Because you were very loud.
I'm sorry, do you want me to lower the volume?
If you could lower your own volume, I would appreciate it, actually, yes. Discord audio balancing is fun. Yes, that is maybe a little louder for stream, but like for me, that's perfect. How? My torch missed and she bitch slapped me, and I didn't appreciate it.
Okay, yes, set too low. I'll raise it at 10%.
That is the lovely Alphonse.
That is not the lovely Alphonse.
Yeah, Alphonse.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I am overwhelmed. Like,
yeah, that
really overwhelmed.
That actually kind of fits me better. All things considered. You cannot hear them. Okay, maybe turn yourself up just a bit more, Alphonse.
Yeah, okay.
Let me run around her.
85%.
Yeah, you're good. I think that's good for me. That's good for me at least.
I mean, they have to hear you. They can listen to you just like talking like a crazy person.
Yeah, well, I wonder why I'm talking like a crazy person. Wait, I have an answer.
Also,
Go on.
I'm going from your second stream to whatever the fuck this is, and I don't even question it anymore.
I appreciate the not questioning it. Like a crazy person, sure. Exactly. Our motto here at Cahill Comics is help us. And you might be saying, oh, there's more people in Cahill Comics? No.
I mean, no, Deja is part of K-Hole Comics.
No, they're an independent contractor at best. You know, that is actually fair. It's actually fair that you got me in that one. That didn't do a lot of damage, actually.
I love how you're always going for the taint, just
I mean,
because of the sheer size of this creature.
yeah, well, that is just kind of the fucking FromSoft credo by default, and even and it only helps more. And I have to take every inch I get, even if some of them are from taints. In
Do
Torch
you
only.
want to repeat that sentence?
I have to take every inch I get, even if some of them are from taints.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so charging into the jump is a bad idea, but I didn't have a better one. I think we entered phase 2. Yeah, we entered phase 2.
Yeah, that looks like phase 2.
You never know. Sometimes they just do worse attacks without broadcasting them.
I mean,
Oh god.
the telegraphing on this game seems almost fair on some enemies, and some other enemies are completely unfair.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Are you seeing what is going on your chat?
No. It's really...
Max and Chester are just having a fight on who is more bottom.
Probably me. No! 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 No!
Oh wait, they fucking heal?
Yeah, they did. Actually,
Oh, that
I actually
sucks.
recovered a lot of damage there, though, so I'm not too upset. When I warned you about healers, I did. I didn't remember the healing being that big. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. She doesn't just do it once.
Yeah, that is a nightmare, especially on your challenge.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to actually come in with full Molotovs and then just fucking bomb her during that. Okay, well that's interesting. Uh-oh. Oh. That's worse. That is for sure worse. Is she just gonna just... Every time I get her that low, she's just gonna heal no matter what? Probably. Okay, the taint doesn't work in phase 2. Acid is! Acid is!
Isn't like the critical hit showing your your arm like
That depends on the enemy.
shoulder deep in their ass?
But there is a lot of them that is specifically that, yes. Don't you wail and flail at me. I think I should just try and see if I get out of here alive. Yeah.
You can't run away on these games? What the fuck?
If you have the warp home symbol, then yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. New plan. We can't use Molotov cocktails until the second phase, and then we will fucking destroy her with Molotov cocktails.
You can reach second phase easily without using Molotovs.
Yeah, I'll do fine. Hi, Cordsy.
Cards! How you doing?
No, that's not it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Also, hi, Chen.
10.
Okay, so we have a couple.
We have a couple, he says, looking at 99 Molotovs.
You don't want to be too comfortable. Okay, so I have to get really good at Vicar Amelia, phase 2. This will go well. I'm absolutely sure. Also, actually, let me put my heater somewhat near the spilled puddle that is currently drying under there. Under a bunch of, not blankets, towels. But what are you up to lately, Alphonse?
Besides editing videos for myself and two other people, I might be called to work again by my previous employer.
That's fine.
I might be getting soon a community management job, and it went from having nothing going on in my life to having way too much.
I feel
So
that. I'm absolutely having too much going on in my life in terms of just like school and stuff. I'm very tired. And then this. And then this. And then this. A prison of my own making.
I mean, yeah, you made your own prison with this.
I was honestly, hey everyone, I was honestly really afraid of how Rom would go. You know, Rom, annoying spider person in Bloodborne. I think the fact that Rom won't be able to just, you know, catch me in every massive combo of theirs, which is, they don't have. I think that will make things a lot easier compared to this. Huh, ass. More ass.
I love hearing
Okay,
you
I just
say
have to
ass like with a second or two of delay of seeing
Yeah,
you actually
okay.
stabbing me in the ass.
Okay, I got it. I have like a rhythm now. And I think the more I can figure that out, the easier this boss will be. Not if I get hit all the time. No, Snrep, not if you jump directly into her titties. That will end badly for you, believe it or not. In fact, I think there's a lot of people who, if you jump towards their nipples aggressively, would get very upset. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I'm fucking a bear. Never thought it so good.
Okay, this is coming from
No.
someone that doesn't know
No.
shit about Bloodborne. What is rum?
Give me the butt. Fine. You're a party pooper. Every party has a pooper. That's why they invited you. Party pooper. I know that from Team 4-Star. Whatever original source it might be from. I don't got it.
Oh no, I know the spider lady. Yeah.
I hate I hate this fucking game. Dude, ow, 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 ow. No. Oh, I just realized. I'm so sorry, Alphonse. You were probably talking, weren't you?
No, it's fine. I was asking what or who Rom is, but Max answered me, so it's fine.
I went.
You were like on focus mode there.
No, it wasn't that. I pressed the mute button on my. I was turning stuff down on my computer, and fucking. And I hit the mute button, and I was like, man, Alphonse hasn't said anything actually. I'm okay with Amelia shutting up, but where's Alphonse gone? And then I looked at my volume, and it
Yeah,
was on
Alphonse
mute.
is surprisingly quiet.
Yeah.
Like it's so uncharacteristic.
No, you're fine. Doesn't.
I like Bloodborne too. I don't feel like being a masochist enough to play it, but I like the concept.
Well, Bloodborne is fine when you get like used to how aggressive you have to be to survive. The problem is that this challenge run does not at all reward those playthroughs. I mean the typical game mechanics, and that is kind of really what sets it back. Range and ignoring one of Bloodborne's main mechanics, ow, is really makes this run harder than low damage.
Yeah, because you have like a gun that you can use like a side weapon.
Well, that's not even the thing, because you can regain health You've lost via hitting the enemy, unless it's with a torch. In which case you don't regain any of
Oh
that health.
no,
And that is a main mechanic.
Oh, Cahill, my poor masochist boy.
Huh.
What the fuck are you doing to yourself?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Dad.
Like, I love how you went and said, you know this game that already makes me hit an enemy 1,000 times for no reward? Let's make it harder.
It's fine. I'm fine. I'm doing fine. I am mentally stable. Doesn't matter what my doctors say. Oh my. Charging into her at that moment wasn't going swimmingly for me. I stick by my stance though. Chat, there are a lot of cool people here, and I'm sorry I'm not interacting more. I hope I hope at this point it's a little obvious why.
Max, I will probably kidnap you one of these days, just for you to explain me the lore of Dark Souls and Bloodborne, if you feel up to it.
I've seen Max play a Dark Souls or two. And I like a Max.
Max going, listen, I will gladly do that. I mean, my main thing with Bloodborne and Dark Souls is that it has a shit ton of lore that I would love to learn, but I really don't feel.
I mean, if you want to learn it in your free time, there's Vidya, who is the lore guy, but there's also Max.
Yeah.
And he is also a great person. That's easier to know personally, considering a lot of people watch Vidya, so it's not like you're gonna get to know him.
No, and I feel nice talking to Max because we've been talking a lot lately, so
Yeah.
it would be nice.
Wouldn't
Also,
it be nice?
yeah, Max, time never exists. Time is an illusion.
Time is an illusion invented by the Jedi. Not the Jedi. Okay, I will use. Oh, that was. I don't know if I could do it again.
Oh, that was a
that was something.
Okay,
But.
But
no, mostly I just wanted to say.
Sick. Hi, Pig. I love you.
I pick.
Hi, Pig.
I'm very proud of you, but also get the better torch.
No. It's gone.
Is there a better touch? Why are you doing this to yourself,
and
Cahill?
Cahill sold it.
Yeah.
Why did you sell it?
Because it would make things too easy. Ow. I'm in pain.
You. Oh my fucking god, Cahill.
Cahill, I need you to understand. I love you deeply.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Views. Content. All hail the content. Ah, content!
Is it still a fucking torch?
would get
You're not
views.
breaking the challenge.
It is still a torch-only run. If you use the torch, that is a better torch.
No, it'd be cheating.
But Molotovs are fun.
Yeah. Because they're not.
Yeah, no, they
not
are
a-
just a torch without a stick.
They're not an equipable weapon. They're a consumable, and I have to buy them too, so that only
But-
makes things. Oh wait,
Okay, but the other torch is a torch.
yeah.
And if you use a torch in a torch-only run, that torch is a torch.
Yeah.
Do you know the moment in the second Incredibles movie with math is math, torch is torch?
Yeah.
Math is
Yeah.
math. Torch is
Yeah,
torch.
That is exactly this moment.
It's something like this moment for sure. Don't you go healing. You two-timing bitch.
That doesn't look like healing to me. I know I'm a few seconds behind,
You are.
but it looked like mad flailing.
It is. She likes to do that.
And you called that healing.
No, I was telling her not to heal. No.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, don't you dare.
Anyway, I am sort of double fisting you with Zigbee as well.
You're good. Don't worry about it. I encourage double fisting. Support as many small streamers as you can.
Small streamers.
Small.
I mean, he is like his VR chat model is quite small.
No. Oh, I see, Pig. You prefer a professional. What was I thinking?
I prefer a cute anthropomorphic ferret who shows beans on stream. I don't also not prefer. I like you both.
I'm joking. Anyone who, no.
I discovered Zigbee thanks to TikTok.
You discover a lot of good streamers on TikTok. I've been following a lot of the people I find there.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't know how well it will translate to eventual views and follows. Like, I'm hoping it will at least give a trickle.
Yeah.
But, like, I've already had several people who I would never reach at least follow me on TikTok.
Oh,
Which is at least exposure.
it is. I mean, you guys are doing good at outreaching more for sure. With collabs and TikTok and all that.
Well, I haven't had a single collab yet. We'll get it.
You'll get
You
there.
have one?
No, I have one coming.
That's
I haven't
fair.
had it yet.
No, I refuse to die. I refuse to die to this.
Don't you have any more Molotovs?
Absolutely not. They're all gone.
You almost have it. You
Oh,
almost
I
have
am
it.
clenching so fucking hard.
That's the point of these streams. If I don't keep up the pressure, she's absolutely gonna heal. No. Why?
Oh no, not the
Oh, no,
heal,
the
not the
delay.
heal.
I hate my
Oh,
life.
you son of a bitch, Amelia.
No! Why twice in a row?
No.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
I don't know how much I can do this.
Okay. I will say, in all games, I hate bosses who can heal.
Yeah,
It is
because that's like
the
you.
worst thing.
That's typically the one thing you have over a boss.
Yeah.
Is you can heal.
That is a player thing. Stop doing the player thing.
That's a me thing. You can't do a me thing.
Like, I'm sure it's in the other Dark Souls game, but I remember in Dark Souls 2, you get to Dead Man's Wharf, and there are these, like, pirate fuckers, and it's just,
Yeah, they can all.
why do you have Estus?
It's easier. I feel like it's more fair for smaller enemies to be able to.
It is, but I still hate it.
I don't hate it as much. Bosses are already like 5 times the size of your health bar. So then.
Also, Cahill, check the image if you can. The image in chat.
What image in chat? Oh, that image in chat. Torch is torch! Torch is torch! Thank you, Alphonse. That is wonderful.
I had to make it.
It is amazing.
Also, this is aimed at both Max and Alphonse. I have a much older clip that I am gonna drop in the Google Docs because I've had an idea for how to edit it for so long, and I just don't have the skill to.
I
Oh
doubt
my
that.
god, I'm scared of that.
Oh no, it'll be so good if it can be done, which, based on what I've seen, it can be.
For luck. Okay.
Take 1,000,000 Molotovs.
I can only take 10 at a time.
Take
Only 10?
Also, let me sell my poison knives. To what was I thinking of?
Can she not be poisoned?
What?
Can she not be poisoned?
I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I can't use them.
Didn't you have like round grenade style Molotovs
There's
at some point?
There's like what was I thinking of? There's Molotovs you can throw behind you, but still.
Oh, I discovered something today.
Sup?
So, it's been like half joking, but you'll know on my streams, whenever there is a very dangerous looking woman, I say step on me.
Yes.
Yep.
And that's just my thing.
That's a pig.
It's like,
That's a pig thing.
it's 50% joking. It's not 100% joking, but it's not 0% joking. I want to make that clear.
There's a reality to it.
There is a percentage between 1 and 100% of him being joking or not.
And
Correct.
that's where Pig falls.
Anyway, I found out where it started.
Where?
I was watching a really, really old show that
Oh, that kind
that
of started.
that I loved from when I was a kid. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it. It's called Reboot.
I have heard of it, but I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to tell you what it is, but I have heard that before.
Anyway, I realized one of the villains in there, like not childhood crush or anything, but
Wait.
I adore her personality,
Uh-oh.
and she is just like tall, skinny, masked woman in high heels with cloak, and I'm like, oh, I understand everything.
I have seen this.
It's
I have
so good,
fucking
Alphonse.
seen this.
I will look it up later and be like, have I seen Pig's fucking crush woman kink origin?
Big, I completely understand you.
What was I thinking of?
I also had a crush on that girl.
Max, I have no idea what you look like.
I was thinking today because I saw art and it reminded me of it. It wasn't of this, but it reminded me of it. In Power Rangers Jungle Fury, which I would love to rewatch, and
There is only one Power Rangers.
you're a
There is no
stubborn-
war in Basing Set.
There is only Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Fuck you.
you're a stubborn, closed-minded old man.
Oh, Max, how do you look in high heels?
Please let me know. Say, please check.
Max brought it up!
No,
Don't make me big. Don't make me call human resources.
Twitch Human Resources, which is definitely real, for sure. Ow.
How much is 7 foot tall in meters?
Well, so Bruno was 7-foot frame with rats along his back.
We don't talk about Bruno.
No, shut up. You're also a closed-minded person.
Bruno was 7 foot?
No, that was his.
Wait,
that was
wait.
his nephew exaggerating.
Oh, okay.
Max, what the fuck? You're almost 2 meters tall?
Oh yeah, Pig, you watched Encanto. What did you think of
I
it?
did. I think it's maybe the best thing Disney Pixar have ever done.
The
With
Pixar didn't do it.
Well, Disney did.
Yeah.
The only real contenders are Inside Out, which is very, very special to me.
And isn't Disney, so.
Oh, is that DreamWorks?
That's Pixar. I know I'm
Oh,
being
okay.
pedantic, but it is like different studios.
No, that's fair.
It's fine.
I'm going to include like that whole like stable of animated movies.
You're fine. Yeah, that
for
is
this
fair.
department.
But
The only
Oh,
things
go.
I think come close are Inside Out, which is very special to me, but I recognize it has its problems.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly like the last 10 minutes of that movie are the best thing they've ever done. Coco, because Coco is amazing.
I still haven't watched Coco. I really want to do it.
I didn't see
So
Coco
good.
on principle because Book of Life came out first, and
That's perfectly fair.
yeah.
And then just because I really like the colors, it has problems. But fucking Moana is beautiful.
Moana is good. I wish it was
Another
more
one
like.
I haven't seen.
But Encanto is better than Moana.
You think? Yeah. I didn't know if it was my. I didn't want to say that originally because like, what was I thinking of? Because like I had my own expectations for Moana and I was kind of let down by it. I wanted more of like
Okay.
a. But go on.
No, here's the thing. Do you know what all of those movies lack
Oh.
that Encanto has?
No. I could guess.
Louisa, my beloved.
That's fair. Yeah, but Moana has Maui, and he's also pretty hot. I say as a straight man.
Yeah, but he is.
He
The thing is, Maui doesn't have the same struggles. You have to understand.
That's fair.
Louisa's song is the best song in that movie.
that
It's
is.
not the catchiest song. It's not the most fun song.
It is very good. It is contender
But
for
her
it.
fucking character development in that song is just amazing.
Also, her sister's reaction, literally the moment after the song ends, is fucking amazing, and it's great.
Yeah.
And it shows why Mirabelle is the best.
Yeah, Mirabelle is amazing because she's the only one in that fucking family who listens.
who does anything other than magic stuff, which is like, I guess, the point of the end song, which I actually think is like the worst one in there. Maybe because
It's the weakest, yeah.
maybe because it ties things up a little too Disney for a movie that is much more complex than their usual fare. But
Also, the fucking grandmother does not deserve the redemption she gets. She does
Oh,
not
no,
earn
not
that.
at all. Yeah.
Okay, I did say a thing, and I do kind of agree with that, but at the same time, oh shit, menu switching. At the same time, like, I also think it's kind of realistic for it to, like,
No, I get it. Mirabelle is in the right to forgive her. But Abuela
but she
does
doesn't
not
deserve it.
earn that forgiveness.
But I would say it's actually kind of realistic for that. As much as it is like tying it up in a bow a little quickly because they don't want to get into the actual healing process of inner family trauma.
Like that intergenerational trauma will take generations.
Yes,
to heal.
but on the flip side, I also think it's completely fair to be like, no one has ever brought that up to Abuela before, which is what makes it such a monumental moment. And also,
yeah.
so like, it's not she wasn't like, the thing is, she wasn't like outwardly abusing people. She was just perpetuating, you know, like,
Okay, and showing
toxic.
immense favoritism.
That is also true. But again, that is person to person whether or not they want to forgive that. And I guess you can call it bullshit if they do. But, you know, family. Ohana means family. Family means no one gets left.
That is one of their best, and it is so fucking underrated.
Yes, and the TV show fucking rocked, so.
Never actually seen it. I've heard good things.
Do you want to know where the other
The
625...
TV show was fucking amazing.
Do you want to know where the other 625 experiments went? Because you get your answer there, and they're all pretty great.
You see, I always assumed the other 625
Were
went
killed.
into the blend because they weren't good enough.
No, well, that's...
No,
I
they're
mean,
fucking great.
kind of. He, like...
I
Oh, go on.
like based on the movie alone. Like my assumption was, well, 625 of them didn't work out.
Weren't
and
evil
are,
enough.
and are now ash in the incinerator.
That's
But this fucker, I tried to kill several times and failed.
that's kind
Big-
of
Big,
the,
listen. There is literally one episode where they are trying to find one of the experiments, and it's literally a fucking bat that eats snot. Like, he attaches to your face and sucks the snot out of you. And I don't know if I hate it or if it is the most brilliant fucking experiment
It
ever.
can be both.
I mean,
It could be both, yeah.
it definitely lines up with being kind of evil. What was I thinking of? But I mean, yeah, because
Wait, is that the Lilo and Stitch version of the symbiote?
there's definitely a version for sure. He absolutely made one, but whether that's the version or there's a more fitting,
Oh, is Mouthful Kirby a symbiote?
Mouth
no.
of Kirby is a symbiote, yeah.
He's a plastic bag floating through the wind, wanting to start again. Just ignite the light. That song is very appropriate for this playthrough. Too bad.
Man.
Too bad copyright.
Remember when watching and listening to JonTron
Didn't have a lot of
burn your
baggage.
skull?
Yeah. Did have a lot of baggage and immense problems with it. Yay! Perish. Perish, harlot! Please! For the love of all things holy.
God, the visceral is a thing of beauty.
The visceral is... I mean, there's a lot of great things they added in Bloodborne, but... The visceral is the most... visceral. Oh, 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 oh. Just,
Alphonse, I just saw on Twitter. I am pleased and proud.
I'm always proud of Alphonse.
Oh, thank you. I am,
I-
as I told Cahill before, I am extremely overwhelmed, but I'm fine.
But this is overwhelming.
I always believe in Alphonse because he is great. He is a
No,
good.
you.
No, you.
Alphonse is the best.
Is there any chance I could get just one more visceral? One more visceral before it all goes bad.
You can do it, Cahill. You can do it.
What triggers it? Do you just have to do enough damage to stun her?
You have to do enough damage in the right place for bosses. In some boss, it's usually parrying certain enemies. That's like the overworld and
Yeah.
certain small,
That I've seen, but
certain
like, a lot
smaller
of bosses
bosses.
are unparryable.
No, they're not unparryable, but you have to do damage in certain places
Okay.
over a short enough amount of time, which is hard
It-
with Torch.
I'm
But
assuming with her, it's the giblets.
it could be a million. It could be the new. It could be the new and tender 6 dog nipples, which I mean, like, let's be honest, everyone would have a hard time adjusting to in the heat of battle. Please, for love of
Oh.
Oh, that bite.
no, no,
damage to my
no!
defense.
Yeah, that was surprisingly weak.
It's because I'm a level 112 and fuck me! Motherfucker! I am pressing the attack button! I'm allowed to get that kind of mad.
No, it's completely fair.
When I am
Not happening.
when I'm jamming, like, I am that level of mad because I am literally jamming buttons on my controller and nothing is happening. Okay, I'm going home. This is what made me spill my drink. And I don't care about throwing my controller because, like, what the fuck is the point?
Leave Cahill has died on stream.
I'm fine. It's fucking infuriating, but I'm fine.
Do you want to pet the rabbit?
Do you want to build a snowman?
I don't have snow.
No, absolutely.
What I'm wondering, Cahill, is might it be better to hold off on your last like 2 Molotovs until she's at healing range?
The problem is that to get her there, I'm using Molotovs.
I know.
Yeah, but like,
I will
She doesn't
do my
seem to
best.
heal until she's at very low health.
I will do my best to get her as low as I can.
but Cahill, does it stop the healing if you use the Molotov?
No, but it can kill her quick enough that she doesn't have the chance to heal.
Okay.
That is, you can stop her before healing. I usually don't have to deal with healing as a concept.
I wish to draw of moat.
A moat? What kind of moat?
Yes. A head empty moat.
From Neopets, The Darkest Fairy?
I don't know what that is.
Go watch SnapQ did a playthrough. It's a Neopets RPG, and you can get moats. In
Okay.
Oh.
Confession.
Yeah.
I don't know what Neopets is.
Oh, Neopets is from the era of gaming, well, online gaming, where they were trying to sell you toys to get access to stuff online. Like
Yeah, no, I know that.
Webkins.
But I don't know what Neopets is.
That I've explained it to you. There is like inner stuff, but that is basically the whole thing. And they made an RPG, and they made like standalone games that weren't the online one with it.
Okay.
Yes. Those ones are the ones where like more lore and stuff come in, but like the main franchise.
Use me, Max?
Neopets was run by Scientologists, probably. I actually think they brought that up in their playthrough. So yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Everyone is always just a little more fucked up than you give them credit for. Let's be real. And granted, it is usually seen as a good thing by our modern generation, but the creator of Wonder Woman was polyamorous and super into BDSM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a wonderful fucking
Now,
story.
we won't-
Like when I learned about it, I was like, holy fuck, this might be the best origin story ever.
Now, we won't get into how that genuinely did contribute to one of the, not darkest ages of comics, most people wouldn't see it as that, but one of the worst written ages of comics of all time.
Wait, I'm sorry. I entirely blanked out for several minutes there. What are we talking about?
Wonder Woman, BDSM, and polyamory.
I mean, Wonder Woman was designed for BDSM.
Yes, but that kind of became a problem because while Batman and Robin being gay and Superman being a Nazi were fake things that a German author made up to censor comics, Wonder Woman being into BDSM was real.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing, but less so if you're trying to sell it to 1950s America.
No, obviously, that's why they tried to keep it hidden.
Yeah. So
Doing an awful job at hiding it, but
doing a pretty bad job.
tried.
Doing a pretty bad job at cloaking their shit, but you know, we all have slip-offs on Twitter.
I will say, my absolute favorite weird comic fact. So, Cahill.
Yes.
You will definitely know the first part, might know the second part.
Okay, go on.
What is the major weird weakness of the Green Lanterns in general?
Wood.
Well, yeah, there's wood, and there's also the color yellow.
Yes, that too.
The color yellow is more of the modern one. Wood is more of the old one.
Yes.
Which means that the only natural predator of the Green Lanterns throughout all time is the banana tree.
If you grow a grove of banana trees, the Green Lantern Corps loses all jurisdiction, and you're part of the Milky Way galaxy.
Okay, I know about the yellow thing. I didn't remember the wood thing. Why was it?
So
I don't know why.
well, so the classic reason out of universe is because like in the age where Superman was the new thing, the first superhero, and blah blah blah, all the rage. The trick was to give, and I mean this is still the stereotype. The trick was make your superhero unique and overpowered, and give them one specific weakness everyone can exploit. The in-universe reason is that a Green Lantern who went to Earth at one point was wickedly abusing his powers, and the council decided, you know what, people are trying to attack him with wooden spears, so now we will just make the Green Lanterns weak to wood. So, which isn't the worst.
That is an interesting in-universe justification.
Yeah.
I approve.
It is weird that they kept it around for all other Green Lanterns apparently, but yeah, it's not a bad explanation after the fact. I was like, listen, we had a bit of a rogue agent and we handled it.
Wait. What would happen if a yellow alien made of wood became a Green Lantern?
He would
that
die
would
to
be
himself.
The end of the DC multiverse.
Yeah.
That's how they're going to shut down.
Yeah, that's how they should shut down. DC,
Look, we've made enough comics. We've realized that the Speed Force is just out of control. It's slowly seeping into our world. We need to figure this shit out.
The SCP Foundation has no explanations, and we need to stop it at the root. So we're just gonna shut down as a publisher.
Also,
Also,
as I told Max about the lore of Bloodborne and Dark Souls, I'm telling you right now, one of these days I'm going to kidnap you for you to explain me over a long conversation the lore of the SCP Foundation.
I mean that's kind of.
Oh, Alphonse, when am I gonna come on and give you my Xenoblade nerdle?
Pig, you are more than fucking welcome to do that.
Big is like, okay, there's 3 games, but we have about 900 hours to cover, so.
Look,
Max, you can join the SCP one too if you know about it.
I'm up to 3,000. 3,000 is like one of the best ones.
there are 3 games. There is a trailer. What I need to do desperately, I really want to play Xenosaga, because Xenosaga tells you about the Zohar, which may or may not be the conduit. Probably is, but not guaranteed.
Not guaranteed to be a conduit. Got it.
No, not a conduit. The conduit.
Okay.
It's very important.
Also, Pig, may I ask you something? So,
Yes?
as someone familiar with Mega Man storyline,
Vaguely.
no, I am.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't assuming for you. I was gonna ask, are there like generational 1,000-year differences between like 1 and 2, the 2 main series games, or do they take place?
No.
Okay.
My understanding is that all of the mainline Mega Mans take place.
No, I meant Xenoblade. Like 1 and 2.
Uh, so, slight spoilers.
Okay.
No, Xenoblade 1 and 2 take place simultaneously in different universes within the same multiverse.
Okay. So that... So, okay, no, okay, so Pig, what you said about Chronicles X is fucking bullshit. None of them take place in the same world. They take place in the same multiverse. And so...
Yeah, when I use the word world, I mean like narrative world.
That's fair. Except you also don't know that because then you did the side quest on stream with time travel, and you're like, so yeah, who knows? Maybe they are connected more than we give them credit for.
No, Professor B does suggest the potential of connection. It still takes place in a separate universe, but fucking Xenoblade 3 confirms that Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2 have merging worlds. And if they have listened to my prayers, there is going to be
Nintendo, so
at
no.
least some evidence that Xenoblade X's universe has also merged, because that will confirm that takes place in the same multiverse. There's no guarantee that even takes place in the same multiverse, because events at the beginning of Xenoblade X actually contradict events shown in Xenoblade 1, which should predate that.
What was I thinking? Well, that's the problem with, like, and that's why I've written the series I have the way it is, because that's the problem with fictional multiverses. They can't obviously show the full scale of the multiverse, so they're like, there are a number of universes in the multiverse, and I was like, that's not how it works. That is not how multiverse theory works in the slightest. There are inherently infinite universes, so...
That's one theory of the multiverse.
That's fair. That's the one I like.
And that's perfectly valid. There are also non-infinite multiverses. What's it? There are... I'm probably going to get these names wrong, but I do remember this one thing I watched when I was a kid that talked about, like, the multiverse is not made of universes. This is only one theory, and I don't know how well this is accepted anymore. Whatever. This was a TV show.
It was a thing.
The idea is there is a multiverse which does not contain universes. It contains these weird physics objects called membranes. And when membranes touch each other, their interaction results in what's called an M-sphere, and an M-sphere is... Some M-spheres are universal.
Gotcha.
But universes are not constant, membranes are. But the weird thing is, at least according to this theory, if two membranes interact, they will never interact again, which means every universe, once it ends, it never comes back.
It cannot be replicated. Oh, I'm dead. It's honestly a relief.
Wait, what the...
I will say, not to show my theology hand, but I will say, I feel like if we found a multiverse and it was, like, limited to a countable amount of universes, that would raise certain questions about how the multiverse and all of existence was made. Because why would it...
I agree.
Why would it be limited if not for some kind of weird grander design? And I'm not saying that matches any belief system we currently have, but I am saying that, like, it'd be like, why is it like this?
Okay. This is a completely different topic.
Yes.
I am going to tell you about something that pisses me off.
Go on.
In a lot of fictional, in a lot of fiction. You get this in books, you get this in movies, you get this in games. Fucking anime does it all the fucking time.
Oh, that's good. That's a good start.
So you've got some setup. It's typically some kind of...
Hey, why?
What?
Why did you kill the old man?
Oh, because I hate him. Go on, Pig.
So it's frequently post-apocalyptic because the world has changed, and it somehow establishes the existence of an afterlife.
Yeah.
The biggest fucking offender for this is fucking Death Stranding.
Okay, go
So,
on.
it establishes the existence of an actual afterlife.
Mhm.
That after your body dies, there is some form of spirit that lives on, and there is an afterlife.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep with Death Stranding as the example.
I'm
At that point,
go on.
this is vaguely spoiler, but it's spoiler for like the first hour of the game.
Which is 0.01% of the game.
Right.
Yep.
This isn't like story spoiler. So
Like, did you finish Death Stranding?
no, I played about 10 hours of Death Stranding. Genuinely, about 40% of which was cutscene, and I could not.
You
Couldn't
want to
anymore.
finish it or care about spoilers?
I don't care about spoilers.
Okay, I will need you on a conversation because I have a lot to say about Death Stranding.
This will
Cool.
be fun.
But anyway, so here's my problem. In Death Stranding, it is established that you've got an afterlife.
Yes.
After you die, your soul goes somewhere.
Yes.
And yet, the President of the United States is still important. It frustrates me because if humans ever establish the actual literal truth of an afterlife, religious power eclipses all political
That
power.
is completely fair.
It eclipses all other power because suddenly the only thing that matters
Is where you're going when you
is
die.
eternity.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
but
about this today, actually.
Here's the thing about that big. It kind of makes sense, but the way they present it on Death Stranding, which doesn't make sense because Kojima bullshit. Just assume it is a Kojima thing. The way they present it as is that the afterlife has like a race in beliefs, and there is like a more religious look to what is going on, and immediately there is like a huge decay on that faith because they noticed no god could do that. Like
That is-
Here's
forgiving
the thing.
god could do that.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying that it would necessarily be one of the current religions,
It would be a religion.
but whoever figures out how to make the afterlife as good as possible becomes the only power that matters. Nobody cares about political power at that point. The president of the U.S. isn't a meaningful position anymore.
It's really not.
That's one of the things about the game that is completely missing, is that the game completely ignores the fact that humans will immediately try to gain power from that, and they will try to make a cult or whatever they can do to actually get profit from that. And the main thing is that they went to science. They noticed that faith was not doing anything, not helping at all, and they said, okay, let's go to science. And science became the new religion, the new faith, yeah, the new superpower.
That is fair.
And that science is controlled by the US government. That doesn't exist, but Kojima shit again. And I would say that
there's a much more interesting story to tell in the world of Death Stranding than Death Stranding.
Then reconnecting the United States of America.
I have a project since I fucking finished the campaign that I'm working on with a couple of writer friends from different parts of the world. Thank God the internet is it's a thing.
That's a move.
About how, because I know writers from different places, about how the Death Stranding as a concept, because they established that there is no connections to the outside of the country.
Yeah.
They have no way of knowing what is going on the rest of the planet.
That's lazy writing.
So that's lazy writing, as it is not looking for a specific religious look into how the Stranding is affecting the faith of the people. But I'm working with a couple of writers right now, and I'm looking for more to actually write how, based on the specific concepts given by the game, the lazy concepts given by the game, how different countries would perceive the Stranding.
That's interesting.
Because there is a much better story to tell there, and the game is way too lazy to tell it.
In Norway, specifically.
Norway. Oh, there is ghosts. Oh, cool. We're going to stay inside.
Plot goes here and yeah. I mean, I don't know. I always MGS3. Listen, Kojima has a lot of credit. He made MGS3, which I genuinely think is one of the best games ever. But here's the thing, though. I think there's lots of like good stuff in Death Stranding. I absolutely recognize there's as much bad stuff in Death Stranding. Well, not
The
bad.
problem with the game is not only the lazy writing, is that the structure is all over the fucking place. Like,
A bit.
it has a good story, but the pacing and the structure makes it a mediocre story. If you pick some of the pieces and you move them around, the story would make a lot more sense and it would be more interesting.
What was I thinking of? What was it? Yeah, it's just like, I mean, I haven't played it in a while because I played it the once because it's a long fucking game. But, like, I genuinely like lots of parts of Death Stranding. But there's also not so much bad stuff as there is just Kojima stuff. Stuff he did and no one told him he couldn't because he made his own studio. And, like, a lot of that is some of the quirky dialogue. Some of that is certain weird gameplay aspects. I do appreciate the P meter. That's the only meter in any game that matters ever now. Is P meter.
I do think that is one of the funniest decisions anybody has ever made.
Yeah. I mean, it's on it like there is like I'm trying to think because like it is really easy to shit on Death Stranding because of the way it is and the way Kojima is. But at the same time, Death Stranding does a lot of actually unique things. And it's like it is a game about like I don't want to say resource as much as endurance management. And most games make that shitty, and Death Stranding makes that the game. And I genuinely had some fun with it, so. And also, it's like an open world stealth game. There's lots to enjoy about it. It's just
That is one of the main things about the Stranding that I like is the gameplay loop of it. The main thing that a lot of people complain about being a walking simulator is boring, and it's like that is the best fucking part of the game.
yeah, because like
We'll also say, like, if you're going to make a walking simulator, put that much effort into it, where actually walking is engaging gameplay.
yeah, and also like that's what I'm saying. It's about management because like you can take an order, and then it's like okay, well I've what is it thinking of? I've stacked everything on my back as high as I can. I have to walk directly through a ghost area, and any other area is incredibly hard to get through, and I can't because of this massive order. I guess I'm fucked. Like, there's genuinely lots of cool stuff that is there because of just like the unique kind of game they decided to make. Now let me be clear about something. When Kojima is like, I am making a new genre of game, he was bullshitting. That is not a new
No,
genre.
he was completely bullshit.
That's not a new genre of game. I'm sorry, Kojima. I love your work. You did not make a new genre of game. It's like it is simulator / kind of action adventure stealth game. Like,
Yeah, and the whole no, this is a Strand game. This is a game about connections. It's like this is not a game about connections. For a game that is supposed to be about connections, I don't feel attached to any single one of the fucking characters
I
at
would
all.
disagree somewhat because, like, for example, I like building the highway to,
I didn't like the highway.
Well, I did because playing online, you were able to just do it easier. She's dead. And
I will say,
Yes, you did.
at least based on Barry's video, I love the way the online.
oh,
is
bye, Max. Thanks for staying here.
Oh.
I'll go on.
Okay,
Fuck yeah.
big-
Fuck
big-
yeah, Cahill.
Thank you.
Hear me out for a second about the online.
Yeah.
Barry and I had a completely different experience. My online experience has been 90% of the time deleting the fucking cars of every other single player that they left in the doors of places
I will
and in
s-
the middle of the fucking road.
I will say this is fair. The world can get a little cluttered when being online. is muddy at best right now. Think of Cyberpunk.
Like I had like a
Wait,
10%
guys,
of moments.
guys,
Wait,
Yes.
we are blood by the blood. We are blood is dreams darkness. Moon eyes, blood dark dream. Moon,
Oh.
blood man, blood dark, dreams, blood men.
Oh,
Cahill,
also,
are you having a stroke?
Cahill.
Yeah.
Very important.
Yes.
So I've proposed it. I need you to propose it. I need lots of people to propose it, so that they'll finally pay attention to my suggestion.
I'm here. I'm listening.
Death battle.
Yeah. Oh, is it the one you told me already?
Well, I've told you several.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Ru-
One of them is
Ruby Rose.
Oh.
Ruby Rose versus Jermaine the Last Hunter.
Oh, you have told me that before. Yes. I'm trying to.
Two super fast scythe wielding and gun wielding characters.
This is
It fits too well.
manhook car door hand. I mean, I'll give this, and like, when you Jermaine, Jermaine.
Is that not his name?
I think it's Gurman, which to be fair, isn't a name. I've never met anyone named Gurman. But also the next boss is gonna suck harder. But what was I thinking of? Oh yeah, we can do the DLC now. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Matt, I'm sorry. I have never played this game. I have seen the name. I remember it being spelled Germaine.
Pig, to Max's credit, I will say, if you have been going to Death Battle comments and suggesting Jermaine the Last Hunter, there might be a reason.
When I did it, I went to the Bloodborne wiki and looked it up.
That's fair.
That was a year ago.
That is fair. I don't know. I mean, it might genuinely come down to their parent company. They are owned by Rooster Teeth, so I imagine.
And here's the thing, all four other
Ruby girls.
like main Ruby ladies.
Yes.
Have had a death battle.
Yes.
We're at 2 wins, 1 loss. Do they even it out?
Mm-hmm. I would hope. There's no way. Not to be rude. I'm sorry. Listen, Gurman's pretty cool. But both at his age, among other things, there is literally no conceivable, like, that, it was the problem when they did She-Ra versus Wonder Woman. She-Ra, especially if you're only doing classic She-Ra, which they're different continuities, so you have to pick one. She-Ra is an 80s television show that ran for a number of seasons. Wonder Woman has been around for 80 years, which means Wonder Woman has far more insane feats to, use as, like, a measure of her power as compared to She-Ra. And it's the same with Gurman. Gurman fights once in the game, and then, like, I imagine that's probably why they don't do a lot of,
Here's an alternate one, which I'd also like to see them do. Gurman versus Magus or Magus from Chrono Trigger.
Oh, I thought you meant Magus, not Magus, whatever, not Magnus, but the Father of the Abyss from Dark Souls, which is like, that would be weird. That, it kind of fits, I guess, but it would be weird. But no, that does fit more, from Chrono Trigger, because he's also a scythe wielder. He is final boss-ish. They're kind of opposite, because Gurman isn't meant to look like the final boss for most of the game, and he is.
Wait, can you meet Gurman at any other time?
He was the old man I've been killing repeatedly.
Yeah. I was not aware of that.
Yeah. Sorry for the spoilers. This game has been out since 2014, though. So, like, Yeah.
No, here's the thing. I knew that Gurman was, starts as man in wheelchair. I didn't know he was man in house in wheelchair.
So, I'm... Max, please forgive me. I'm going to talk about Bloodborne lore. So, we have been to the old workshop. Basically, no one really knows where Gurman came from. It is assumed... Well, no, I think it is confirmed or assumed at one point that he was a low-ranking member of this church that built all of Yharnam. And
Wait, does he not come from the moon?
no, but when like traditional knights and soldiers could not match up to the beast plague, Gurman found methods that could kill the monsters in Bloodborne. So they made him the head of the workshop for the secret hunter organization. Only for the hunt to start going public, and then they didn't need him anymore. They didn't need secret hunters if it wasn't a secret anymore. So he got canned, pushed to the side, as the church workshop became the new pride and joy of Yharnam. He made a deal with something, wink, that allowed him to continue the hunt in a dream.
Something I'm assuming being the moon presence.
Anyway, thanks. Also,
I really
No.
like the concept of the man in the wheelchair and the man in the house in the wheelchair as Kojima names for characters.
I hate what Alphonse just said. Anyway, everyone needs to shut up for the spookiest moment in any FromSoft game.
Oh.
Fear the old blood. That was the password. Wait, who said the password? Was it the skeleton? Ah! Ah!
I mean, you're right. That's terrifying.
It's literally Haunted Mansion. they were like, we need to throw one Haunted Mansion thing in here. And they're like, skeleton behind door you have to unlock. And they're like, perfect. It'd hit better if it just gave you the insight instead of the item. Yeah, you have to inspect the corpse to give him the item.
So, Cahill,
Yeah.
do you intend to do the moon presence and also the Orphan of Kos on your torch-only run?
I was gonna be like, we'll see. I will do moon presence. We'll see if I ever... Fucking... What was I thinking of? Orphan of Kos can be a charity incentive for some charity, and, like, it will be the top one. And y'all will need to donate a lot of money.
It'll be the $10,000.
Yeah, it will be... Y'all need to donate a lot of money to the cause to get me to do... Yeah. To get me... And I will be doing it off...
Cahill,
Yeah.
I need you to understand. You're a member of the Neighborhood Watch. You said charity incentive. These are dangerous words.
I know. But I also...
You know that people are going to force you to play that, don't you?
I will...
You see, this is why, for me, it is still 99% a joke. The idea of doing a hot tub stream for a charity incentive.
Because that 1% is pretty realistic.
Because it's fucking, if Tom finds out, I'm fucked.
I did not... This was not a... I was doing this regardless of charity. It just happened to line up, and now I'm just doing it still. Anyway, I did it for a charity event, and then just kept going. What was I just thinking of? Oh, yeah.
Charity...
I will say, the reason it will be a charity incentive is because I won't be doing the DLC torch only. Like, I will be doing that off-stream with weapons. I will be transparent about this. I am not about...
Oh, is Orphan of Kos part of the DLC?
Yes. He's after Ludwig the First Church Hunter, and...
Oh!
No, you have to do Ludwig.
Okay,
Torch only.
then you need to...
You have to show us Ludwig with his sweet puppy face.
Okay, well then all of you have to give me 20,000... You have to give $10,000 to charity and $10,000 to me to retire for the rest of my life. Because that's how long I'll be at it. Do you know, there is only one boss not of note in the DLC, and it's called the Living Failures, which is pretty fucking appropriate. But the rest are Ludwig the Accursed, Maria the First Hunter, and the Orphan of Kos. 3 of the hardest FromSoft bosses in history. Like, I'm not like, if you want me to do it on a thing, fuck it, that needs to be... I will continually make it a high charity incentive for the next couple charity streams we do. But it will
Do
be...
it, you coward. Do it.
It will be a hard... Not that hard. It is when you only do torch only! And called the Living Failures forgettable. You literally forgot a whole boss. Lawrence. I'm not... Oh! Oh, oh, you absolute, summer child. If you think I'm doing a boss with 999 fire resistance that spews lava with a torch whose only damage property is fire, then you can go. Then you can go somewhere else. You're not needed in my chat anymore. You're a sadistic, evil person.
You're a masochistic, nice person.
I'm masochistic, not suicidal. That's different.
Max, I thought you went to sleep like 30 minutes ago.
Is there
went somewhere.
is there another torch in the Lost Woods? Because like, also play the Song of Storms because
If you fucking find another torch and you sell it, I will murder you.
there is no other torches. I sold the one you find. That's it.
Can you get it back in any way?
You can buy it again. I'm not going to.
Buy it.
No.
Why are you so opposed to untorch?
Because I am a purer form of pyromancer. Nothing can stop me
Torch!
from my holy mission.
Cahill, stop romancing pies and use a good torch.
I don't know what this has to do with fucking pies, Gale, but you need to get a grip. You're gonna be at this forever. Also, let's just get through this because like, this isn't hard. I run through the Lost Woods, fucking day in, day night. I don't like, nothing surprises me here. Ready? A cannon. Ooh, uh-oh. That's scary. Hello, sir. Thank you for the 3 free souls. Up, and now it's Resident Evil 4. This is fun. Day in, day night. Yeah, well, I'm not completely coherent. Thank you.
Every time Cahill gets like madness or forbidden knowledge in this game,
It's
he
just
loses a
real.
brain cell.
It's just real. Hello, sir. I appreciate the time you took to transform.
At some point of the playthrough, Cahill will start hearing the voices of the bosses without being in game.
I'll do face cam and there's an amygdala behind me. Just fucking like looking over the camera. It's like, hey guys, what's up? This is my friend Jeff.
Oh god, Cahill. I would love it if you did like a full face cam stream and there was an amygdala behind you and you never acknowledged
And
it.
I never look at it. I never look at it, I never talk about it. The bye-bye man. What was I thinking of? Here's the thing. I was like, I am easily spooked by horror marketing, like have been since a child. I was decently like, oh no, a thing you have to not think or talk about in order to avoid its horrific properties. What?
I'm never gonna watch it, but the trailer for the Bubba Duke still scares me.
No, you fucking like SCP. How are you scared about that?
I mean, SCP also scares me. It's just in a different way. What was I think? Well, no, because it did scare me until people started saying pee pee poo poo man, which is, you know, because it's just like, yeah, it's like the name already is not that scary, but and
when
then
the Game Grumps did their horror trailer for Baloney Man.
Oh no, not the Baloney Man.
It's Victorian Solaire. I am. Yeah, I've done some stuff.
I love Victorian Solar.
Master of the League. Hell yeah. Haven't you seen I have seen enough Ratchet Pieces. Yeah. Oh, and I get a rune. Sweet. Thanks, sir. I'll see you later. Oh, Buckethead. I love your music. Okay, we're done.
So that impurity
Sorry?
from talking to him, that is like talking to me anyway.
Hello. Hello. Hello, Oswald. I'm sorry for being loud today. Oh, he licks my finger still. What a good boy. This
What a good boy.
this truly became a fucking.
Sorry, was that Lord Buckethead?
That was Lord Buckethead, who I do actually know. Yes, you mean
yeah, you know who Lord Buckethead is.
Of course, right? I know who Lord Buckethead is.
Okay, good.
Who do you take me for? Some kind of uninformed chump? some kind
Some kind of alphonse.
some kind of
I'm
uncultured
just
side
surprised that this confirms that Lord Buckethead.
is a universal concept. Yes.
Correct.
Oh, Buckethead, I love your music. Buckethead, I mean, England. Say like, England has their own shitty people in politics, but at least they're having more fun with it. You know, like at least they can have a bit more of a laugh with it, especially since they all have to stand on the same stage. If every American president candidate had to stand on the same stage, I'd laugh my ass off for multiple reasons. Because I'm pretty sure Elmo would also be there.
Yeah, but not Rocco, so it's fine.
Not Rocco. Okay, well,
I return shortly. I must feed.
well,
Kitten.
I'm ending stream, so.
Well, I must still feed Kitten.
Okay, well, I love you, pig, and chat
I
loves
love you more. Fuck off.
No, you. We're gonna rate Sargoda because I like Sargoda. There's not even that many people I'm following that's streaming right now, and Sargoda is top of the list. So, /rate Sargoda. Thanks y'all for coming here. This got fucking unhinged on multiple levels.
Change when? That never happens.
That never happened. I appreciate my friends for being here. Alphonse and Pig made this a much more fun time towards the end, as I beat my head against another wall. But hey, we made progress.
You broke the wall, which is the important part.
Yeah, well, we did break the wall. We broke the chains. But yeah, I'm gonna be animating tomorrow, and then Sunday we're gonna be doing some Sea of Thieves. So I will see y'all there.
Cahill, Sea of Thieves Sunday. Is it? What is it?
I might just be doing me and Chen, but I will talk to you about that. But I mean, actually, we could take a third, because I was saying we might take a third. So if you want to join, that's fine.
Yay.
But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye.